Hello YouTube. Now I'm making this video because I have recently heard some strange looking announcements from DC Comics, and it seems that in Batman issue 41 the Batman we will be seeing is not Bruce Wayne. It states quite clearly on the website that we don't actually know who this new Batman is. And also, if you look at Batgirl 31, which the series will be crossing into, this new 41, I think I might have said 31. This new Batman is going to be crossing into that book and is actually going to be an enemy of Batgirl, suggesting that he's not a member of the established Bat family. So, if there's going to be a new Batman, what's going to happen to the old Batman is my question. And what I've been thinking, what I've been worried about is, are DC planning to kill Bruce Wayne? Now, I know that even if they do, it's almost certainly going to be very, very fleeting, especially with the upcoming Convergence reboot. But let's just think about this for a moment. Scott Snyder has stated quite categorically that what he's going to do at the end of Endgame will change everything. He said it's going to have enormous repercussions on the DC universe. So, or at very least on the Batman side of things. So, what's going to happen? It looks like the only thing I can really see going on, because we're getting a new Batman after an arc that's going to change everything, is that Bruce Wayne is either going to be killed or retire from being Batman. But then this doesn't match up with the cover which was released for Batman issue 40, the one that's coming up soon, in which we see Batman triumphantly spearing a dragon-like Joker who is in a sort of dark parody of the famous St. George and the Dragon scene, with the Joker being that dragon. And the Joker, I said, I'm not a fan of what they're doing to the Joker. They've taken an already dehumanized character who was dehumanized well. They've taken a character who was brilliantly crazy and completely thrown any level of sort of regular, albeit chemically altered humanity out of the window, and made him an immortal. Yeah, let's just forget about that. Let's just forget about all of these awful things they're doing to the Joker, because it looks like they're probably going to kill the Joker off too, because Batman is being shown spearing this Joker, indicating that it's going to be the end of the character. And I often wondered, if they're going to kill the Joker as that cover implied, if the Joker goes, will they see a need for a Batman? And if this new Batman is not a member of the established Bat family, as implied by the fact that he wants to kill Batgirl, is it actually one of the supervillains that Batman released from Arkham to defeat the Joker zombies in Endgame? Because if that's the case, then it could be like Batman creating his own successor, but his successor could be some sort of insane madman who thinks he's doing some sort of justice for the city, but is actually not. He might actually be causing some kind of serious damage, and there could be some really interesting arcs if they do that. But I really don't want them to, if that makes sense. I mean, you've put a lot of these characters through a great deal. You've been setting up. They seem to have been setting up Julia Pennyworth as a major character in Bruce's life. In Endgame, she seems to be sort of taking over from Alfred's role. And if they were Alfred's role, rather, not rule, but Alfred himself, I think, has been through way too much in the previous arc to lose Bruce. I mean, he's had his hand cut off, for one thing. I'm struggling to think of... There was something that happened to him in a previous arc which injured him quite significantly. I can't quite remember what it was, mainly because I sort of restarted reading the series after that had happened. But I think Alfred has been through too much to have this happen to him. I don't think it's fair. And it will make it even more tragic, if anything, than when we saw Alfred going, I failed you, Bruce, I'm sorry. Sorry, that was after Bruce supposedly died in the Dark Knight Rises. And it seems to me this entire Endgame arc that I've been reviewing, a lot of it, just a lot of what Scott Snyder's been doing, it doesn't seem like it's being done to tell a good story. It seems more like it's just being done so that this author can simply make a mark on the universe. And if you're going to make a mark on the universe, don't do it for the hell of making a mark on the universe. Because that's just what this feels like. It feels like he's changing things for the sake of changing things, not for the sake of actually telling a good story. And I acknowledge Endgame has been brilliant in the past few issues, and I eagerly await issue 41. But at the same time, it's also had some really bad issues and some really bad tie-ins. So exactly what's going to go on with it, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to kill Bruce Wayne, but I openly think it's a possibility, a very, very strong possibility, and one which I very much doubt will be permanent. But this does still, again, as I said, lead on to the question, who is the new Batman? I actually looked at some fan theories earlier, and a few people are thinking it might be Jim Gordon. But that doesn't hold up in my opinion, because why on earth would Jim Gordon attack Batgirl, especially considering Batgirl's his daughter? Does he know that? I don't know, I haven't been reading the Batgirl series, but I probably will start with Batgirl 41 just to see what's going on with this new Batman. So, yeah. That is that. I shall be reviewing the next few issues of Endgame when they pop up. See me on Thursday probably, where I shall be reviewing I shall finally be reviewing the SpongeBob SquarePants episode, Dear Vikings.